Hey Barry, Habib, MBS Highway. Nice to say hi to my friends from Mastermind. We had a great conference there, and you might recall we talked about quite a few things. Want to recap that with you because this is a big week. The Fed, I believe, is going to taper this Wednesday. I think there's a very good chance that they do that. So what does that mean to you, to your customers, to your real estate agents? Well, you probably recall during my session, I said circle your calendar of September 18th because that would be the day, in my opinion, that the Fed's going to be tapering, starting to slow its purchases of mortgage bonds and treasuries or some sort of a combination thereof, and eventually being done with it by the middle of June 2014. And while we were certainly an outlier at that point in time, it seems there's a lot of consensus building now, and suddenly a lot of people are jumping on our bandwagon thinking that, yes indeed, this Wednesday the Fed's going to begin tapering. So what does that mean? It means that the Fed's going to slow down some of its purchases of long-term assets that they've been doing, and I think that they'll probably gear it more towards treasuries initially than mortgage bonds. But even if they don't, it'll be smaller bites, maybe $10 billion a month, because Ben Bernanke wants to get this underway. Remember, his last day is January 31st, 2014. Wants to get it done as far as the beginning of the process before the end of the year, perhaps beginning in October, and be done with it, he has said, by the middle of next year. So in order for that to happen, I think it's got to be announced September 18th, this Wednesday. And what I believe will happen is, surprisingly, I think it's going to help interest rates. I think interest rates will rally because much of this has been priced in. Look how much rates have gone up just since we were together back in June. Well, about a 1% rise in interest rates, I think, overstates the effect of this taper. So we have that going for us. In addition to that, volume levels, unfortunately, have slowed down because refinances are down a significant amount since we last met. Well, the result of that is less supply coming to market. So whatever the Fed purchases, even if it purchases a smaller amount, the reduction in the Fed purchases is not as much as the reduction in supply. So the Fed may actually be more stimulative to the market in this condition than they were back in May and June. So again, do I think rates are going to go back to those levels? No, but I think that rates can improve nicely from where they are right now. I think you should get this message out to your real estate agents, to your refi candidates, because they may get another chance, another bite at the apple, and you've got to be first to market. Because if you're on this and you know this is going to happen, you've anticipated, less chance that they'd go elsewhere, and you could possibly imagine interest rates a little bit lower, and who would be interested in moving forward, which of your purchase candidates could take advantage of it, because it could indeed be a short window. It could be a relief rally. We could see rates improve, and then maybe continue this trend where rates start to get a little bit worse. So just want to give you a heads up on this. Now you might recall, of course, last 2 years while I was speaking at the event, talked about making sure you hedge your individual accounts with something like TMV being short bonds. Well, if you check the pricing from where we were together 2 years ago to now, you're up about 100%, and from where we were just a few months ago to today, you'd be up quite significantly if you would have heeded that advice. So I'll be looking forward to talking to you again. And hey, listen, get on MBS Highway if you get a minute. Check it out. I think that you'll be very pleased with it. You get commentary every single day, and also you'll be able to see what's going on in your individual real estate markets, updated every 10 days. Great talking points. Give those conditions to your customers, to your real estate agents. Really helps them out. Anyway, 732-526-7950 is our number, or mbshighway.com. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.